Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Background Football Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Background Football Podcast, and we're here again with my co-host Frank.
Hello, what's up? How you doing, everyone?
Very well. It's Monday night. Arsenal have just beaten Burnley 1-0. Another incredibly tense game from an Arsenal perspective. Like
It really shouldn't have been.
It's just
in the first 55 minutes, you had so many chances. You should have,
We do not make it easy.
Yeah,
for
and to be fair,
ourselves.
they actually made nothing. They're shit.
Yeah. Like I think if I watched the game back, I would have been like, they didn't really lay a glove.
But it's just the fact that it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's always going to be nervy.
Yeah. I thought they were going to get a chance, to be fair.
Yeah, but they just that kind of one chance you expect any team to have, really, like last 10 minutes of the game. It just didn't really come to fruition.
It could have if a certain decision went a certain
Yeah, okay.
way. But we'll get on to that.
Let's talk about it because fucking hell, Havertz got away with that.
Yeah.
Just for context, if we're talking about the Havertz red card or Havertz yellow card that went to VAR, VAR said they're happy with the on-field decision. Yeah. Contentious, to say the least.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. Not because it's you. Just because it's VAR,
it's just a shambles.
It's a fucking
I'm not being funny,
show, man. I'm actually just sort of fed up. I'm just actually done with it.
That's a red.
It's a red, man. It's like
it's actually a red.
Like it's to the point. It's beyond the point of it being ridiculous.
Yeah.
Not that decision, just VAR generally. It's so far gone and fucked. I think I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of it. I'm not even that angry anymore. I'm just sick of it.
Yeah. I agree. I just don't want to watch a weekend of Premier League football, and the main talking point is a VAR decision.
Yeah,
is a refereeing decision. I'm sick of, and it's been like this for the past 2 years.
Yeah, and it's also like we were saying it in the game. It's like it changes. It's changed. It's completely changed the game. It's changed the way the refs are reffing. The refs don't give shit. They're shook. They don't give red cards and they don't give pens. And then you have all this bullshit of fucking, is it clear and obvious? Who the fuck knows anymore? Yeah. And it's like, but then they give fucking, like, I'm not going back to your corner. I'm not singling it out. I could have chosen another example. But I'm just saying, like that as an error, is it clear and obvious? I mean, like, compared to this red, nah. The red is a more clear and obvious one.
I mean, you could definitely argue.
And you're like, what the fuck?
But it's also from, like, last week's decision, you can also understand why they feel like they have to give that.
Yeah, I know.
The gravity of the situation, the fact that, it's relegation and title defining.
But it's also like, what?
They have to get that right.
But then it's like, where the fuck is the consistency? And I saw, the thing was Jake Livermore, he was arguing with, I can't remember what ref, maybe Peter Drury. And Peter Drury, I think, I can't remember, it was some ref.
He's not a ref.
Sorry, he's a commentator. Who am I thinking of? Peter Banks. Nah. Peter something. Anyway, Peter Wharton.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, no, I think it was him. And they were on this show, and Peter Wharton was trying to say that it's a different decision in the box versus outside the box in the same situation where it's like it should be a different decision given the certain situation of how the game's going, which is just mental. Like, what the fuck?
It is mental, but I also do think context does and can play a part. I don't think it should. Maybe it shouldn't, but I can understand why that some fouls that are outside the box don't get given. Sorry, some fouls that are inside the box that would get given outside don't get given. If it's like a little nudge in the back, you see them ones where the defender's like got his back to the striker like leans in a tiny bit, falls to the floor. Yeah. Like that's not getting given in the box.
No, I know, but for me, I'm like, why? Like I think it's just bullshit because then you just encourage the play to be broken up, and it's like, I'm all for. I don't want them given as pens, but I'm like, don't give any of them.
Yeah.
Why give them outside the box versus inside? just don't give any of them.
Yeah.
And then players will stop fucking falling on the floor. It's mental.
Yeah, and I guess like another similar-ish context is we've discussed it before, but the second yellow card foul, having like a higher threshold, and I think it's similar inside and outside the box, and I don't think that's necessarily wrong. Because you don't want to see loads and loads and loads of penalties getting given, do you really?
No, and I hear it. I think it's and I don't mind there being a bit. I just think right now there's the differences like out there, and you're like players are getting fouls left, right, and centre for literally a flick, and then in the box you could actually have a decent bit of contact. But it's like no, and I'm like, just fucking bring it in a bit, because I actually do hear it. Yeah, like contact, it should come in a bit, but like at the moment it's just fucked.
It's completely all over the place. Yeah, and we've discussed it about. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon anyway, but then bringing like some sort of review system in place that VAR only intervenes when, I don't know, the manager, maybe coaching staff, or the captain, probably the captain, discuss it with his players and be like, do we think that was a red?
Yeah.
Is it worth using a review? Let's say, don't know, each team gets 3 reviews a game, like in cricket.
Yeah.
And I just think that would be one way to not completely fix it, because I think there'd still be contention, but just make it less of a part of the game. Give some power back to the refs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because the refs at the moment, they can't control a game to save their lives. I see it. You see it every single game. Maybe not everyone, but I'd say 95%. The rest, they can't control a game. They're fucking scared for it to go out of control and something to happen, and then VAR to come in. And it's like late on in the game, they'll blow for every single foul because they don't want a big decision, or because they don't want. I don't know what the fuck's going on in their heads, but for some reason, they can't keep control of the game, and I think VAR is a big part of that.
Yeah, and when was the last time you saw a ref give a red card on the pitch?
Yeah,
I mean, there might be one I'm missing that's been recent. There probably has been, to be fair.
But if you averaged it out over the season compared to pre-VAR. But I reckon it'd be catastrophically different.
Like there was a game the other 2 weeks ago. It was like Fulham Bournemouth. There was two red cards, both straight reds. Yeah. Neither given on the pitch. They were both like pretty bad challenges. Yeah. And the refs just like yellow. That's just my safety net. I've got my safety net. Yeah. Behind me in VAR.
It's the standard now, and you see it for pens as well. I think I would actually argue pens is worse. Purely because I think you can tell when a ref wants to give a pen. In the Tottenham Leeds game, the ref wanted to give a pen for the pen that they got.
The bicycle.
Yeah, and I think he wanted to give it, but he didn't, and then obviously VAR did. But it's like that could have easily gone the other way and been like, he wanted to give it, but VAR thought, oh, it's not a clear and obvious error, so they're not going to intervene. And how many of them have we seen this season where the refs don't give it, it's maybe not enough to overturn it, but if you give it the other way, you probably argue the same thing. And it's like, it just completely changes the game.
Yeah.
And it's I think this season has been so fucked with it that, it's
just caused like so much unnecessary drama.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, we all like a bit of drama, but not when it's like, like last week was just horrible.
I know. And you know what's mad? It's like when VAR was better when it first came in. Like how was that? How was that happening?
Like it's actually gotten kind of worse.
It's 100% gotten worse. Remember when it first came in? I think it was the first year, maybe 2019-ish. I mean, it was around about then. It could have been. I'm just thinking of our Champions League run and like Sterling's decision for the offside against City. And I'm like, when it was in then, it was quite. I thought it was all right. There was controversy around it, but it wasn't. The rest were still reffing normally, and I think it. I don't even think it's the. I mean, the decisions are fucked. Don't get me wrong, but it's more the way the refs are reffing the game now that I think is the worst part.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I don't know where it goes.
And that's the thing. I just don't want to keep talking about it, but like we're forced to because it's just such a big part of it.
No, I know. And
annoyingly so.
And it's gone to the point they're going to change the fucking rules because of it. Like so they're going to they're going to have a review over corners now. Probably purely because, I mean, partly because the players are doing it, but because of last week and because of the trouble it's causing for refs. And the thing, I would love a ref to just call players over and tell them to fucking shut the fuck up and get on with it. Fucking painful.
Anyway, let's move on from VAR.
Yeah. We'll come back. Let's not get it twisted.
We're going to the title race. Arsenal are one game away from winning the Premier League.
Yeah.
If City don't win tomorrow, they've got a tricky game going to Bournemouth.
I think they drop points.
I don't think they do.
No,
I think it's going to the wire. No. As much as I kind of want it to, I'm thinking Pep announcing him leaving, that being released. I think that's a war cry in my head. That's a war cry for them to go and beat Bournemouth and then put as much pressure on us on the last day of the season as possible.
I think maybe you're all right.
But I'm not even going to be able to really watch it. So, but it should be. Probably quite a good game because Bournemouth are fighting for Champions League. Yeah. You know what Bournemouth are like. Great style of play. Yeah. They've got dangerous attackers and they're really, really well drilled.
Just a good team.
Great team. Top team. And I actually don't mind Bournemouth too much.
Yeah, same.
Out of all the south, the clubs on the south coast and in and around the south. They're probably my favourite. I don't mind them too
Brighton,
much.
Southampton can fuck off.
Yeah.
But no, I agree with you. Bournemouth all right.
Yeah, and they've got a good. Yeah, I like their attack, like Evan Nilsson.
Yeah.
Krupi.
Yeah, I really like Krupi.
I think Krupi's going to get a big move.
Yeah, I could see it.
I think he should maybe stay another year.
100%. I don't actually think he's ready yet. I really rate him, but I think he needs another year to.
Yeah, because I saw we were rumoured.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd take it, but I'd kind of want to see him for another year.
Yeah.
Because, players, how many times have we seen players come onto the scene, have a good start, and then it kind of just fizzles out? We'll see.
I could weirdly see Chelsea picking him up for like 50 mil, and then him not actually doing that well.
Exactly, do you know what I mean?
I really see that, but I hope not.
Anyway, so I think it's going to go down to the wire. Next week is going to be, in theory, awful to watch. Anyway, from my perspective and your perspective.
Yeah. No, you know what? I think you do it. I think. I think you do it. You've had your time to slip up, and I think you've got through it, and I think you do. I think you and City, if it goes to the wire, both you and City win on the last day. I think.
Yeah.
And there might be a few little twists and turns, but I think you get it over the line.
Yeah. I think so as well.
I mean, I can't remember the last time it's gone to the wire, and both teams haven't won. Actually.
Yeah, like the last time it was 2 years ago where.
What, City Liverpool?
No, us City. They beat I think West Ham at home, and we beat Everton. Did our job, and then obviously they nicked it, but they won.
I think it just kind of goes that way, because it's quite a weird situation in the fact it's like because the adrenaline's pumping, but like in a very different way to say if it was like a head-on final.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. If it's head-on final, the adrenaline's pumping, but also the pressure is pumping from them. So it's like you're both individual. You're both like you're playing Palace, they're playing. Who the fuck are they? They
got Villa.
Villa, yeah. Well, there you go. It's
at home.
Yeah.
But in theory, both teams will be on the beach.
Yeah.
Villa have Champions League. Yeah. They've got Europa League final.
Yeah.
Palace are nothing to play for, and they've got the Conference League final, which that's arguably the biggest game in their club's history.
Yeah. Oh, FA Cup.
Arguably, do you know what I mean?
I mean, European trophy is a different story.
Yeah. So, but then, like, from a big club's point of view, I think you'd probably rather win the FA Cup, I think.
It's time.
But
Europe's a different beast.
The other end of the table.
Yeah. Yesterday was huge.
West Ham was shocking yesterday.
First 20 minutes, fuck them. The three at the back.
Yeah. And
bad move.
They got done.
Yeah.
Showed a bit of fight, to be fair to them.
I mean, I tell you what, they had chances. When they got one back, they had chances. If they get another, they could have salvaged the point.
They definitely could have. Yeah. I mean, what's his name? Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Castellanos. What a goal, by the way.
Oh, unreal! I actually really like him. I think he's a good player.
I think he's a bit of a dog.
Yeah, no, I actually really like him. I think he's I'd take him.
Really? I'm not sure he's that good.
No, I like him, man. I'd take him. Yeah.
But you're looking like you're probably going to be safe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You need a point.
It should be done. It should be, but tell you what, it's not over yet.
It's not over. I mean, you got to go to Stamford Bridge tomorrow.
Yeah, and they're gonna be up for it.
But then again, you just need 1 point out of your last 2 games. Like,
had West Ham won or drawn, I think I would still feel very nervous, and I'm still a little bit, but I'm like, it should be.
It's all but done.
It's all but done.
Because who'd you have last game? Everton.
So not easy.
That's not easy, to be fair.
No, it's not. And they got Leeds. But had they won, then it's like, if they beat Newcastle, then it's, oof. But if buts and maybes.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It'll be interesting tomorrow. I hope we get it done. I hope it just, going to the wire, even if we only need a point, it's still just like, oh, fucking, I'll be shit.
Oh, yeah. No, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Because we could easily go and lose. We could easily lose both games still.
Yeah, and also Everton coming to your ground is almost trickier than going to theirs. This season, their away record.
And our home record's shit.
Yeah, so that's like it's a slip-up game.
One. That's why I think I'd draw tomorrow, go out fighting. Tomorrow's the the cup final in my head. So,
but no, we're reaching the end of another season.
I know.
It's come and gone.
A terrible season.
It's been terrible for you. It's been a terrible watch for me as well. It's been fucking awful. I don't think I've enjoyed a single second of it.
You won your fucking 1-0s.
But the FA Cup final. We haven't actually touched on that. We'll touch on it briefly, but
not actually the best game.
No, it felt a little bit like kind of
a little bit of an exhibition match.
I think the problem is because City just wins so many trophies.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of nothingness when they win.
And I think it's also the fact that they want the league. The league is the one they want. So it's like the FA Cup is just like, all right, check it off and then we'll go again. I thought Chelsea played well.
Yeah, no, I thought they gave it a good go, to be fair.
Did all right.
I thought they worked hard, doubling up on Doku, like Palmer tracking back. Yeah. Like, I actually think...
And they scored from a somewhat wonder goal.
Oh, it's a great finish.
Great finish. I mean, it's fucking out of the... Yeah, like there were not many chances at all in the game.
Yeah, it was a good moment for him.
Yeah, really.
He's been a great signing for them,
brilliant.
Obviously.
And seems just like a top guy.
One of the like I was watching his interview. Just does seem like really quite down to earth.
Yeah.
So I've got nothing against him. He's a great player,
top player.
And he's probably in the team of the season. I think
you'd have to say. I mean, even when you look at him, like his first half of the season at Bournemouth,
mate, he was unreal.
He's
been unreal all season, and
I think without a shadow of a doubt, to be honest,
he gets in the right wing spot probably.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But yeah, I'm not sure. Liverpool, we will chat about them because it's completely fucking blown up. What are your thoughts on Salah's?
It's a weird one, because at one point I'm like, oh, you're a fucking idiot.
I thought,
like, what are you doing? But then I'm also like, I tell you what, he's kind of got a point.
No, don't get me wrong, he's got a point, but I think it's a little bit selfish.
Yeah.
Purely because you're leaving.
Yeah.
And he obviously does not have the best relationship with Slot.
No.
It's been going downhill. I mean, since the start of the season. But I do just think you're such a great professional. You've been amazing. You've been like one of the best players in the world for the past, 8 years or whatever. And he's going to leave with a bit of a sour taste. And I don't like it because it was just unnecessary.
And I think and it was unnecessary. And I think it's maybe a little kick in the teeth to his teammates in the sense that it's like, they're staying there, they're keeping it going, and Salah's like, nah, fuck you.
Yeah. And Slot's got to try, pick it up. Yeah. Will he be there at the start of the next season?
I think he will. Who do they get if not?
I know, now Alonso's gone to Chelsea.
Yeah. Which is very interesting as well.
But yeah, it is.
It's a weird one, and it's But you look at that Liverpool squad, which is so weird considering how much money they spent last year. That squad looks weak to me. It looks weak and aging.
Yeah, and just like lack of energy.
Yeah.
Lack of fight.
Yeah.
But that ultimately does come from the manager, though.
No,
because you think last season when Slot had them playing great, well, they were so efficient last season. I mean, there was Slot's machine, which I actually quite like that term because it kind of just made so much sense to how they played. And
Salah was on fire.
Yeah, Salah had the best season he's ever had, which obviously helps. But obviously helps. But they just the dynamic was just perfect, and I think the signings haven't quite worked.
Yeah,
I think that's maybe even being nice.
I think as well losing Trent. I think aside from the football, just the emotional aspect of that, I think played a big part. And Jota. Jota.
We've spoken about it before, and
I think it's not a surprise that they had a. I mean, obviously it is, but it's also when you actually, with hindsight, look at it, you're like, it's actually you can see how it's happened. Asian team, it'd be interesting. I don't know where they go though. It's there's more that is the slight worry.
Yeah, because who do they go and get?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to get Enrique.
No.
Realistically,
no,
he's on a massive contract. I think he's probably quite happy at PSG.
It's also I feel like any top manager, you go there and you're like, I actually don't think that's a desirable proposition. I think it's a great proposition for someone like when Klopp joined Liverpool as someone at that point in their career, when wanting to make the step, wanting to build something. But if you're like your Enrique's, your Ancelotti's, I don't know.
I just think it should have been Alonso.
Yeah. I mean, I think he was the one.
I think he would have just brought a new energy.
Yeah.
A new style of play.
Yeah.
He also knows the club. He's not a Liverpool legend, but kind of somewhat is.
Won Champions League with them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess.
I'd say he is.
Okay,
he is. I mean, I don't think he's an amazing legend, but he is. Yeah.
Yeah, he's somewhat of one. And that quite often just does help.
Yeah.
When you've got a manager who's just he gets it, right?
Yeah.
And we'll divert briefly to Alonso and Chelsea. That I'm interested to see.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it depends how the board let him operate.
Yeah, well, I saw that he when there was talk of him going or not, he was vying for 100% control of the transfers, which was why Maresca got done as well.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing he got it.
I mean, he's not going into those contract negotiations asking for anything else.
No.
He's just you have to let me be in charge of who I sign.
Yeah, which is quite fair enough.
It's completely fair enough. Because you can't just, again, they're, we might be proved wrong. Chelsea might have a transfer window where it's the same strategy. They're buying players because there's a market opportunity, not necessarily who they need, not the right age profile to what they already have.
Yeah.
Go and sign a load more young players when they need, 27, 28-year-olds with a lot more experience. Who
Old Chelsea.
Yeah, and can I see it happening? I just don't know.
I don't know. It's a really tough one to call. But it's one of those we just won't know until it happens.
But I'm actually quite excited to see.
So am I. Yeah.
How it plays out.
Yeah.
I mean,
it feels like actually I'm not saying it's the perfect fit, but a better fit than Madrid. I think the Madrid, again,
it was too big for him too soon.
Yeah, and again, hindsight's a wonderful thing. But looking back, it was like, what the fuck? That just didn't make sense.
It just didn't. It didn't work. Didn't work. And Alonso now has got something to prove.
Yeah.
Because he can't. He's under pressure because
he is.
Now he can't. If he wants to prove himself as one of the best managers in the world, he's got to go do a good job at Chelsea.
100%. I mean, if he doesn't get it right as well, it's where'd you go from there?
His managerial career. I mean, it's not over. Of course, it's not.
No, but it will take a dent.
It's a real kick in the teeth if he can't I mean, like, I'm not expecting them to go and like win the league because that's just unrealistic. But like, getting back, fighting, getting back in the Champions League, getting back playing a way that you go away to the big teams,
Stamford Bridge,
and you make Stamford Bridge a bit more hostile, a bit more of a fortress.
I'll tell you what, I stand by that. They only need like 3-4 top experienced players, and they'd be back fighting. Yeah. Because they got some good fucking.
Oh,
players.
mate, some of their players.
It'd be interesting if some of them leave. Yeah. I mean, Alonso. I feel like Alonso will manage to get him on side and keep him.
Needs to get Palmer back playing.
Yeah, Palmer back playing. Keep Reece James happy. Keep
Enzo. You just got to keep all your best players, and there is the risk that if they don't get Champions League, like Enzo's looking around like, realistically, I could probably be playing for Real Madrid. Yeah. Like Enzo is a very good player. I don't like him.
He's a top player.
He's a good player.
He's a very good player. He'd slot into Madrid quite well.
I can see him there. Like he's got that type of persona. I guess he's like a big game player.
Even if he doesn't go this summer, you could see it in a few years.
Definitely, definitely. Is there anything else that we have not touched on?
Yep. So now I actually don't want to do this in a quite a bitter way, in a salty way, but I think we should address just some of the decisions that you've gotten this season. and I just want to say it, and I just want to state the facts. I just want to state the facts.
Come with receipts.
So, you got. I think you've had more decisions go for you than any other team this year, and you look at the Everton game, penalty. Brighton game, penalty. Chelsea game, penalty.
No, the Chelsea one wasn't really a penalty.
It was a penalty, and they've come out and said that they got it wrong. All three of those games, you won by a 1-goal margin. I'm not saying it would have changed necessarily anything.
If buts and maybes.
It's if buts. I'm just stating the facts. You look at Gabriel's red card. You look at Havertz's red card tonight. You look at. I'm actually not even gonna say the West Ham game is part of that, but it fits into it, and because you have done similar things, in my opinion, this season, and decisions have gone for you. So, you look at that. That's kind of crazy, I think.
Is it crazy?
3 pens not given against you, and 2 red cards. Gabriel should not be playing now. Havertz should have been sent off, and he should not be able to play the last game of the season. Like, I'm just stating the facts, and I think is just a bit mad.
It's all ifs and buts, though.
I'm not saying and I know I've been chatting shit about that's the only reason you're top, and I'm actually not gonna say that because that is a bit.
Is that what you think, though?
Well, that is what I think. but
you don't want to sound
no.
better.
Well, no. I'm not gonna say it because you're right. It is if buts and maybes.
Yeah.
But that is just mental. The amount of these that have gone wrong and gone for you, and I'm just like.
I'd also think if you did more digging, you would find a lot of teams getting away with, some dodgy decisions that have gone their way. Again, if you did more digging, you could probably find some Arsenal things this season. And don't get me wrong, I do think we've rode our luck at times with the refs. Yeah. But
have you had decisions gone against you?
Past few years, though, we haven't.
But
in my head.
But like what? Like what?
Oh, we're not going there. We're not going here.
But that's the only ones you're talking about. Is the sendings off?
No,
right?
but okay. But then if you want me to go really back, then Newcastle away 2 seasons ago. What? Gordon, the ball's out of play.
Is it out of play?
Shove on the back.
Was it out of play?
The angle showed that it looked like it was out of play.
It looked like
but then everyone tried their best to prove that it wasn't. Just because we were complaining about it,
but it was never proven that it was.
But they had one angle, and the one angle looked like it was out of play, and then everyone was just like, nah.
No, but they couldn't confirm it was. So how can they overturn it?
Okay, you can't confirm it, but it's also that is contentious. Like, look at it.
But anyway,
this looks out of play.
Okay, no, unfair.
And then also pushing in the back. Don't get me wrong,
you've done that. How many times have you done that? You can't chat shit about that.
No, but everyone does that. That's the Premier League.
No, but I'm just saying.
In the modern day, that is the Premier League.
I know, but like, I'm just saying. The refereeing decisions, and again, I'm not blaming you. I'm saying it's the ref's fault, but it is mental the amount of decisions that have gone your way this season. Big decisions, I'm talking about. And I'm actually changing my mind because I'm gonna say it, but I think if those decisions don't go for you and the right decisions are made,
but you don't know that though.
I'm just saying what I think. I'm saying I think you are not in the decision you make. I mean, I think
in the what?
You're not in the decision you are in.
Decision?
The position.
You did it twice. I knew what you meant, but I just wanted you to correct yourself.
You're not in the position you're in. I mean, based on just purely based on probability, you don't have Gabriel for 3 games. You don't have Havertz for half of that game and the second half of the season. Plus 3 pens in games that you won by a 1-goal margin.
Yeah, but it's also
surely you're dropping points based on probability.
Yeah, cool, but
you're dropping points.
You don't know that.
Of course, it's impossible to know. I'm just saying purely on probability.
But do you think okay? So from this, do you think are we paying the refs off?
No.
What do you think? Do you think the Premier League want us to win the league? Which I don't really think.
I think.
Why would they want us to win the league?
I think potentially there's just maybe it's unconscious. I think I actually don't think it's I don't think it's conscious, but I think there is perhaps an unconscious bias towards you guys winning something. And like I said, I think it's unconscious, but
perhaps.
But I think that's it, because I mean otherwise how the fuck do you explain this shit?
But I also do think if you look at us over the past 4 years, it's hard to argue that we don't deserve something.
Why?
Because we've been so close.
Oh yeah, but
we've built such a good team.
But that's completely on you. That shouldn't factor into the ref's decision.
No, I know, but just life.
Yeah, that shouldn't make any.
Do you not think that
I could see how that could influence, but it shouldn't influence.
No, I mean I agree. It shouldn't influence, but
I can see why it would. But that's part of what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Perhaps that's why that's contributed to this unconscious bias. I'm saying.
Interesting.
I mean, yeah, and I think in the same way, there's an unconscious bias against Tottenham.
Mate, you lot are such hypocrites, though.
Why?
Whenever we complain about any refereeing decision, you always like, get on with it. No, the refs.
Yeah, but you do the same. But you do the same.
I know we do the same, but you're a hypocrite. You're such a hypocrite.
Yeah, but
now, last few years, when I've been like, the refs, they don't want us to win. You're just like, nah, shut up. But now it's like the tables have turned.
Nah, but
and I'm just reminding you.
No, I know.
That you past few years.
No, I know, but
have a sip, have a breath.
But your decisions the decisions gone against you were not wrong decisions.
But you could argue that they were.
But they didn't. They never came out and said that they got it wrong.
Did they not?
No.
They should have done.
Really? Like what?
We
go there.
No, we're not going there. Because we would just be going round in a circle.
Right, yeah, fair. But Jared Gillett, I think his name is, or whatever, the Australian ref, he's given 22 yellow cards to Tottenham players. Double any other team.
It's because you're ill-disciplined.
Double any other team. That's mad. I mean, if you honestly, mate, I'm gonna lose my. Like, if you. I
just think you need to, be a bit more disciplined.
No, it's mate. But like, if you're in the Tottenham Stadium every week, honestly, the ref and I'm not saying we have big decisions go against us. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying it's the little decisions, the general play, the general reffing of the games against us. There's something going on.
You sound a bit bitter.
I'm bitter. I'm very bitter. I'm very bitter. And don't get me wrong, with Tottenham, I'm not blaming this on us. Us being in the position we're in is completely on us. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying the refereeing, there needs to be some sort of looking at what's going on. Because how the fuck have you gotten the amount of decisions you've gotten? And to be fair, it's not related to you and us. They're completely unrelated. But the decisions you've gotten, how the fuck have you gotten them? Because they are actually mad. And the amount of them that you've gotten is mad.
You done?
Yep.
Yeah. Happy?
Yep. I thought I delivered that somewhat calmly.
Somewhat. You didn't get too rattled.
Yeah.
Anyway, if Arsenal win the league, are we expecting you back on here? I think you have to.
I'll always be here.
Yeah, that's a great answer, Frank.
I'll always be here.
You can't.
I'll always be here.
You'll have to just take it.
I'll take it.
You will have to just take it.
I mean,
I'm not too bad though.
No, you're fine. You're fine. But if you win the league, I just won't accept it. So it's fine.
Well, is it going to be an asterisk?
Yeah. I just won't accept it. So that's fine.
You're going to be even more annoying.
Yeah, I will. It's that's fine. You with the league there's nothing stopping me. Tell you what though, if you win the Champions League, I'm not gonna be able to take that. If you win the double, I'm not gonna be able to take that.
You'll have to come on and face the
No,
music.
I'll still come on, but that will fuck me up.
That's a long day for everyone.
Yeah. Because I can't.
Because the amount of shit Arsenal fans get.
No, I can't not accept that one.
Yeah.
Apart from the draw, there's something dodgy going on with the draw. That's all I've got.
All right, I think that's a great point to wrap up. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave us your thoughts in the comments. We're going to be doing a Premier League pre-season prediction review, and we'll do our Premier League awards as well of the season once it's done. And yeah, so stay tuned for that in the next few weeks. Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Yeah, when we next see you, Man City will be champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching the Background Football Podcast.